Do you get confused when you're at the kitchen line which shots you should attack, which shots you should speed up, and which shots you should just dink, waiting for a better opportunity? I've got you covered. Let's take a look at the 3 zones that you could be hitting the ball from and then determine which shots that you should hit. I like to use the width of my paddle to delineate each zone. This paddle is zone number 1. In other words, the width of the paddle over the top of the net, and that's where you're going to contact the ball from the kitchen line, makes this zone 1. Now, zone 1 hypothetically runs to infinity because if the ball is higher above the net, you have the same shot choices. A shot in zone 1 is one that you can almost always attack. Why? Because you're going to be over the net and hitting down toward your opponent's feet. Their knees, their shins, their ankles. So that is an attackable shot. An attack shot is one where you're looking to end the point. Another shot in zone 1 is a speed up. If you don't feel you have the angle for the attack, you absolutely have the ability to speed the ball up. And the difference between a speed up and an attack is simple. An attack is designed to end the point. The speed up is designed to get you the shot that can end the point. So the speed up might knock your opponent off balance, have them pop it up, and the next shot you get the put away. There's almost no situations where you would want to dink a shot that's in zone number 1. The ball is high enough for you to speed up or attack, so you should take that opportunity and not prolong the dinking rally. Dinking is designed to get you a shot that you can speed up or attack by getting your opponent off balance, by moving them off of their spot, or by surprising them with a ball with pace. Zone 2 is a paddle width that runs from the top of the tape down towards the net. Zone 2 shots sometimes can be attacked, usually by a very skillful player, oftentimes can be sped up if you have the right technique, and many times also can still be a dink. If you're going to attack from zone 2, you're probably going to need to look for a body shot. You're going to look for the chicken wing to put your opponent off balance and force them to protect, or you're going to look for a shot that's hard enough to get up the middle, but not so hard that it's going to land out. A better choice from zone 2 is a speed up, because the speed up will allow you to hit harder with more pace, but not as hard as you would in an attack, and that could get your opponent off balance. It could move them or move both players on the opposing team to one spot, and then you get the pop-up or the easy shot that you can put away. But absolutely, if you decided to continue the dinking rally from zone number 2, you're going to contact the ball at some level below the net, I wouldn't have any issue with that at all. Zone number 3 is 2 full paddle widths below the net and anything down to the ground. And in zone 3, you are not going to attack because the odds are not in your favor and you don't have the angle. And you're probably not going to speed up unless you have an incredible flick shot. So these are shots that you're going to want to continue to dink until you find the opportunity and advantage to get a ball here or here. Let's take a look at some zone 1 shots and show how easy it is to speed up or attack. Now let's look at some zone 2 shots, and look, I'm going to use a little wrist flick for the speed up, but I'm really not going to go for an attack on this. I'd rather wait until I can get the ball a little higher. That little flick of the wrist allows you to hit the ball faster, but with a trajectory that will dive down so it won't go out. If you attack from zone number 2, realize that it's kind of an all or nothing proposition. If you don't get your opponent to swing or you don't get the chicken wing shot, there's a very good chance your ball is going to sail long. Now let's look at some zone 3 shots and show why we never want to attack from zone 3. So there you have it, an easy 3-zone system. Above the net, paddle width, attack, or speed up. At the net, 1 paddle width below, possibly attack, but work on the speed up and get that flick down. Anything lower than that, wait, keep dinking, set your opponent up, get them off their spot and get them off balance so they pop one up, then it's attack time, win the point, win the game. Hey, if these tips have helped you, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Dink This.